I think the community knows that law enforcement is here to help, and we're here to prevent crimes whenever we can.
But they can't be everywhere, right? So thankfully, someone who noticed someone's concerning behavior acted before something terrible happened. And that simple phone call to the FBI led agents to the discovery of some weapons and someone who may have been about to use them. KAMC's Matthew Stell joins us now with a look at what the FBI says that suspect was about to do.
Yeah, Brian, we've all heard it plenty of times. See something, say something. And all it took was someone to actually say something had possibly prevented a church shooting right here in Lubbock.
We cannot reach everybody, and we can't know where everybody is at all times, and so we need the public's help.
Phil Parton of the FBI says someone speaking up may have stopped a tragedy. Federal court documents show back in late spring, 45-year-old Hieu Tran Trung, a North Vietnamese refugee living in Lubbock, became friends with one of his co-workers and started going to church together. As time went on, Trung started to make what authorities called some very concerning statements about the church, and not too long after, sent his co-worker a picture of what looked to be automatic weapons, guns that Trung shouldn't have had because he's a convicted felon. On June 1st, Trung texted his co-worker asking if he could get one of them straps in reference to a weapon. The co-worker said no. But then about a week later, Trung sent this picture to his co-worker, saying, quote, he was ready to protect his nation. Towards the end of July, Trung told the co-worker he had plans to shoot up the church they attended, but also had plans to spray up random people as he made his way out of town. Very concerned, that's when the co-worker finally called the FBI.
When they see a crime or hear about a crime, it's frightening, it's scary. Talking to law enforcement, somebody they may have never interacted with before, is intimidating. What I do is encourage them to come in and talk to us. We're going to treat it very professionally. We'll be very discreet about the contact that we make.
Last week, federal agents searched Trung's apartment in northwest Lubbock, finding a semi-automatic weapon, an airsoft gun, and a loaded magazine full of bullets.
We can't investigate people because they say something bad about us. We can't pull names out of a phone book. We have to investigate because it's triggered by something. And more often than not, the help from the public, they can be a wider net than our liaison counterparts will be, and they will help us get an investigation going.
Trung has been charged with felony possession of a firearm, awaiting to hear what local church Trung planned to commit his crime at. Brian?
All right, Matt.